Yes, guys, welcome back to Cossy's Arsenal podcast. My name is Cossy. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in all parts of the world. I'm back with another transfer episode around Arsenal. Bissoma price has been cut. What are you waiting for, Arsenal? This is the chance to seal the deal. This is what we're going to talk about in this video. Brighton have actually lowered the asking price of Bissoma, but that is not all. Lyon have also lowered the asking price of Houssem Aouar. Now, this is going to be a big controversy. And for me in this video, I'm going to tell you what is happening. But I need to try to compare which is the better deal. And we shall talk about this at 7 today. Make sure you live with me at 7, because that show is one of the biggest shows on YouTube. It's exactly 7 p.m. We are always live talking about Arsenal transfers that are transpiring in the day. But this is really fascinating. Our price has been dropped. Bissoma price has been dropped. But for me, I'm more interested in the Bissoma price dropping in this video. That's what we are going to discuss in detail. Before we go into that, do me a favor, just do a pause. 1 second. Click the like button, people. Make it blue. Make it blue. If you're on a laptop, it's blue. It will be blue. If you're on Android, it's gonna be black, I think. It will be made black. And obviously, subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you want Arsenal content on a daily basis, subscribe to the channel. Then, just a minute. This video is brought to you by 1xBet. Now, 1xBet brings you all your best odds. They bring you all your games for betting. If you feel like you want to earn some extra cash off your job, you want to bet, you want to go into sports betting, you have to look for something that is online. You have to look for something like that is genuine, and that is 1xBet. So click the link in the description, and you'll be able to win almost up to, actually not almost, but up to $130 if you use my promo code Cossy Media. So the moment you use Cossy Media as a promo code, I hope you know what the promo code is. When you go onto their website, they'll ask you for a promo code. Just use Cossy Media, and you'll be able to earn up to $130 in bonuses. And obviously, if you sign up with them, or your first on your first deposit, you'll get almost 200%. It will be doubled. So they have so many good things, really. But anyway, let's get into the video, because it's exciting for me, very exciting. Now, this is according to the Times. Forget about AFTV. It was retweeted by AFTV. I've also retweeted it. But first and foremost, the Times have said Brighton have lowered their price tag for Bissoma from £40 million to £30 million. This is according to the Times. Now, forget the likes of Coat Offside. Forget the likes of The Sun. Those are not really credible. But the likes of when we talk about the Times, when you talk about the Guardian, when you talk about the Independent, these are sites that are really, really credible. These are sites that give you really important news. Now, they're saying that Brighton have actually lowered their asking price, their price tag for Bissoma from 40 million to 30 million. Recently, I spoke about this on the channel, and I said it looks like Bissoma is trying to force a move from Brighton. He has told the club, I want to go, let me go. And Brighton are saying, we are not going to stand in your way. If there is a club that's gonna give us the money, if you have a club that's gonna buy you and they're gonna give us the money we want, we are never gonna stand in your way. Bring in a club that wants to buy you, and we are gonna let you go. Now, what is happening is that they have taken a step further to drop the price from 40 to 30 million pounds. I don't get it. I really don't get it. It's like a Black Friday, Christmas bonanza, Easter bonanza. This is crazy, really crazy for a top class player like Bissoma to be 30 million pounds. I like Kamavinga, I like Houssem Aouar, but if Bissoma was around 40 million pounds, I would be thinking about the likes of Houssem Aouar and Kamavinga. But the moment his price has dropped, and get me right, the moment his price has dropped, I'm just going for Kamavinga, people. I'm just going for Bissoma. So we should seal this deal very, very early, very early. Apart from all the other deals, apart from anything, the first thing we should do in this summer is to say is to seal this deal. Of course, there are a couple of other clubs that are interested in Bissoma. including Liverpool, including Manchester City. Reportedly, City are interested as well. But I think the player is comfortable going to Arsenal. He's been talking with the likes of Pepe, they share the same agent. Arsenal have been leading the Bissoma race for some time. If we do not get Yves Bissoma, it's going to be a disappointment, people. It's going to be a big disappointment. And I think, I pray, I don't think, but I pray Arsenal do not disappoint us. I want us to get in this lad as soon as possible. Go down in the comment section below and tell me what you think about Yves Bissoma. Price dropping from 30 to 40 million, because the first thing, we've seen what he's done last season. His statistics, his numbers, 105 tackles in the league, the best tackler. He has won almost 227 duels, in that midfield. So he's a very good player, and his price dropping does not have anything, related to his quality or anything. I think Brighton need money, and that's the reason. And they're looking at the players available in that area, the likes of Kamavinga, the likes of Houssem Aouar, and they're saying, you know what we need to do is also, we also need to reduce the asking price, because the likes of Liverpool and Arsenal will go and sign Houssem Aouar. We'll go and sign the likes of Kamavinga. There's so many central midfielders, the likes of Guido Rodriguez. But for me, this is a deal Arsenal have to do. I'm fascinated. I'm really happy with this news. And of course, there's another little dilemma. According to Lee Equip, they're saying that Lee Equip claim that Houssem Aouar will be allowed to leave Lyon this summer for around 20 to 30 million euros. Now, okay, Lyon, they're saying that the failure of to qualify for Champions League means Lyon will have to cut their costs or losses, and it is absolutely true. I told you, you know what, I'm like a messiah, I'm like a prophet, because last time I said, I don't know, I didn't know how Lyon were going to survive this season. First and foremost, they didn't qualify for Champions League in the previous season. Second of all, minus qualifying for Champions League, they didn't sell many players. The likes of Memphis Depay was, there was a deal that that could take him to Barcelona. It didn't happen. Houssem Aouar, Liverpool, Juventus, and Arsenal. A deal could have happened. It never happened. So, and the likes of Dembele, because I thought Dembele would also move on last summer, but they didn't sell players, and we know their business model. The business model of Lyon is so clear. We sell players to survive. It's the same model as Ajax, the same model as Benfica. It's the same model as Borussia Dortmund. They always sell a player. I think the only difference Dortmund has, with these other clubs, is that Dortmund sell very expensive players. They're gonna sell you, Aubameyang at 62 million. They're gonna sell you Jadon Sancho at 100 million. That's what they do. So the fact that they did not qualify for Champions League last season, the fact that they have not qualified for Champions League this season, they've got to offload some players. They've got to sell. This season, this summer, I'm more than convinced they will sell. And according to Lee Equip, Houssem Aouar is going to be one of those players moving on at less than 25 million pounds, people. This is a big dilemma for me. Very big dilemma. Where do you go? What do you do? Do you go for Houssem Aouar? There are two different kind of players that play as central midfielders. I think Aouar is more of a progressive player, and Bissoma is more of a defensive player. But at this point in time, you could sign any of them, and they would work, because I think if you brought in Bissoma, you could put him as a CDM, then you give Partey that liberty to roll over that midfield. If you brought in Houssem Aouar, you're literally constraining Thomas Partey, and giving Aouar the liberty. So what is Arsenal going to do with these two deals if we do not get any of them? Because I think the Houssem Aouar deal will be a little bit difficult, because he wants Champions League football. But I don't think he has a lot of choices. He doesn't have a lot of choices. Lyon want to sell, and for them, they will go with anyone who comes in with the money. And I think Arsenal can come in with the money. Last summer, if we were negotiating around 30 million pounds, this summer, what reason have we got, not to go for the 25 to less than 25 million pounds? Unless last summer we were just joking around. So people, it's up to you. Who do you go for as an Arsenal fan? Do you go for Bissoma, 30 million pounds? Do you go for our less than 25 million pounds? Let me know down in the comment section, and I'll be very, very happy if I got more subscribers on this video. So please do subscribe to the channel, smash the like button. It really means a lot, by the way. That's why I always ask you to do that. And obviously, please, people, obviously, check out OneXBet. Make sure you check, make sure you bet with them. We have Manchester United up against Villarreal today. So it's the UEFA Europa League final, and you know what? I think United will win this. Honestly, I think United will win this. At OneXBet, I've seen the odds today. It's around 1.95 for Manchester United, and close to 4.95 at for Villarreal. So there's big money there. I think United will win it. Honestly, I don't want to be a bad predictor, but I think Manchester United will win this. Probably 2-1. You could go for both teams to score. You could go for an over as well. I think Villarreal will score. I think United will score more because conceding goals, that's not the problem of Manchester United. It's not really a problem. The only problem of United is not winning. They have been winning. They have had a good form, so they have been winning a couple of games. So I think honestly they'll beat Villarreal in the final. They'll be Europa League champions. But anyway, make sure you click the link in the description to get $130. $130 in bonuses. They also have a welcome bonus of 200. It's around 200 pounds. So in bonuses, you're going to get all that in bonuses. So bet with a company that gives back to you as a better. That's what we want. You don't want to pump in your money and you get nothing back. On your first deposit, they will give you bonuses twice your first deposit. So they're the right bet company. I'll see you. There is news around Emi Buendia that is very, very hot. Very, very hot around Emi Buendia. And I'm going to collect all my sources, come back, we discuss that. How about that? My name is Cossy, and I'll speak to you in a minute.